Welcome to the Empire, boys. This is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Holy Roman Empire campaign for the Stainless Steel Historical Improvement Project campaign, or mod, where we're going to continue left off from last time, where I've been trying to be nice and only fight people that are excommunicated, and the game keeps wanting to fucking troll me in this regard. I don't mind it too much because it does allow me to kind of be a bit more relaxed and chill in how we're expanding, because for right now, I do want us to actually get pretty late game, and so we can actually get some of our elite units. So I do still like the idea of us focusing on the units of factions that are excommunicated. At the moment, that's nobody now at this point. So at the moment, France, yeah, they just reconciled. So ooh, they might be excommunicated soon. That'd be nice if they were. But for right now, I do have my army right around here. My new faction heir. He's coming down around this way. I'm going to try and have him take Milan. Hopefully you guys fail in taking this. That's my hope, at least. If you guys fail in taking Milan, I'll make my way on in here and take it myself. Other than that, right now, we are still at war with Denmark. They are still alive. They haven't been excommunicated just yet, and so we'll kind of leave them alone. Although they only have one city. So actually, you know what? Because, well, okay. I can have somebody else maybe deal with you. Because it doesn't matter if they have one city, I can kill off Denmark. Because right now, if I start attacking them, the Pope's only going to get pissed off at me if I attack them for multiple turns. Do I have any artillery pieces? Actually, this is a good question. If I have artillery and I have night battle, I can make my way up there. I don't think I have artillery in any of my cities. I can make my way up there and take that one settlement they have. I know we're gonna have some unrest right here because of my king dying, and also oh, I don't know, one of my guys being a fucking usurper, my king. I really hate that that's going on. That's like one of the things that we have to focus on more on, anyways, because we are a big country. We have to make sure we hold it all. So I think I might have it. So we'll still keep you down around here. Kind of still try and see if we can go take Milan. I might have to also take the city back. I'll try and just get another guy around here to make sure you guys are a little bit happier. Because I just know right now it's going to be a lot of public order. It is supposed to go down pretty quickly, ideally. That's the case. That's supposed to be the case. So as long as none of my areas rebel, that's perfect. That's what we want to kind of focus on for right now. Hopefully you guys don't take Milan and I can grab it. And then I just need to try and see... So any area that I can actually grab the siege stuff right now. Because let's see. So actually, no. Is there seriously none right now? No. There are no. Yeah, there's no siege equipment right now. Interesting. So I can't even get catapults or ballistas just yet. I'm assuming that opens up over time in the campaign. If it doesn't, that'd be kind of strange. But I'm assuming it should just open up over time. Okay, so for right now, we'll focus on Milan. If not, if we can't take Milan, I'll just go kill off Denmark, because I am at war with Denmark. And since they only have one city, I can kill them off without becoming excommunicated myself. Then we'll just kind of still wait and see. Keep building ourselves up. And for right now, there are still a lot of rebels I can take. So we can push on into... it doesn't look like... Because it looks like Milan right now is sieged. But Genoa itself, I think, is also still rebel right now. Hello, Serbia. What the fuck is this? Why is everybody down here wanting to just insult me? 5k per turn for trade rights. No! I'm not accepting that. And I know if I try and offer it again, and just trade rights on its own, you'll just give me the same offer back. So no, I'm not going to accept that.
Then, my lord.
Also, it does look like Milan was taken by Venice, which sucks ass. So we don't have that at the moment. I will be then turning my king or my heir around. Let's go finish off Denmark. We can very easily do that. I need to try and have him retrain some of his troops, though, probably, to make sure that I can have it so he has a full stack army. Because I'll probably want to have it so if we can't get siege equipment, we need to make sure that... Oh, hello. Very few diplomats in there. Just like they have just one. And then we have to build certain buildings to get them, to get more of them. So Explorers Guilds, Theologians Guilds, and Universities are the main things you have to worry about. Okay, and there's also... let's see, they have better traits if they're recruited far away from the capital. Interesting. Okay, bear in mind the princes can fulfill his diplomatic roles. And undertake submissions. Okay. And then Misty Fonts again, I know. I'm trying to get more banks. But you know, so Milan was taken. I could go for Genova. You guys at least around here, okay. Because that is rebel. I'm kind of tempted to do that, actually. Oh, if I walk all the way around, though. Take like 3 turns to do that. Let's just ignore it. It's a big force. If anything, I can still make my way over here to Praha at some point, but let's keep making my way up around. I'm probably going to be having, so as we make our way up, I know this guy can be retrained. I think you guys can also be retrained. So what we can do is I can switch out. So let me recruit one of you guys. Recruit one of you. You'll be swapped out for in this army. And then I've got these Slav levies, so that'd be like right around here. I can try and have you stop here for a turn, retrain these guys, and then you'll keep making your way up north. Oh, is Denmark seriously going to attack me? Oh, come on, no, please don't. Like, please ignore me. Give me some time. Ooh, what's about? So he's now attaining court. Good. Skills cartoon promise will be barely noticed by other factions. Wait, what? So your faction leader has exquisite diplomatic skills. His advisors are superb, and his diplomats are prod. The game will track your conquest speed. Yep. Okay, so we know about that, but is he? So conquering any province will be very noticeable by other factions and your own citizens as well. Diplomatic will thus be differently marginally, and thus increase just by a little. Wait. So for faction leader first and foremost, if he has a crown, and then on this diplomatic skills, then conveyed in this trait. So if I get the crown, I should essentially be able to pretty much freely conquer. Ooh. Oh, also, this does remind me. I need to double check this. That I believe, let's see, whole provinces. Because that is, okay, so it was brought up that technically, to crown my king, either I have to, yeah, because it looks like there's the little swords. I don't know if these are just supposed to be, I think they're supposed to designate the areas you can crown them. So I think technically Ribe, or actually it's supposed to be Colon. I was originally building the area up, expecting that I had to, oh wait, do you guys already have it? Oh shit, yeah. Wait. I think he can be crowned immediately right now. Like, save my money. I think he can be crowned immediately. Because, let me go back to the uncrowned trait. Let's see, so this man's rule is far from a sure thing. To become true king, he must be crowned. To achieve this, he needs to conquer all the lands his ancestors claimed to rule over. See the map. He should have authority and piety of 6 or more. He has both. And he should not be either a regent or viewed as a... He is a usurper, though. Where's the usurper trait? Can I get rid of this? This man has crowned himself ruler in defiance of lawful succession. Not that that seems to matter. So technically, he should not be able to be crowned, but I'll try and see if he can be crowned, because fuck it, why not? I might have to wait for him to die, and then you can be crowned. Your piety is kind of low, though. So actually, I need to try and have it so, do I have any area I can recruit priests? No, not right now, actually. Okay, so then, what I want to do then... if I remember correctly, one thing I can do to increase piety is I can have it so you guys join his army, and I think that will increase his piety. I do need to try and have it so... Wait, I can seriously not recruit priests, even, like... This is my biggest church, and you still can't? No, you can. Oh, I'm at my limit, that's why. Oh, god damn it. Did we just have a civil war trigger? That's usually what happens when I lose a bunch of cities to rebels. Yay! Civil War strikes here. God fucking damn it. Okay, so... Ah, no, I wanted. You're unintelligent now. I'm not accepting you. A new era for Scotland. Looks like they lost their king, and he is now I'm assuming this will also make sure that they stop. Yeah, they cease their former diplomatic ties. I like that. I like that they do that now. That was not going on in the last version of the ship mod. Use of Maritime Maps. Ships and range interactions don't have increasing range. Oh, nice. That's useful. How do priests work? Oh, ho. You're lowering the rest in the settlement. Opportunity with the Theologians Guild. Yep. Most factor of improving priest skill is that he preaches in religion successfully. And so, yeah, so he converts many people over a short span of time. The faster the conversion, the better. Priest stays in one province or between 3 to 6 years. Okay. You may also visit holy places relevant to the religion. Standing near which or heretic is dangerous, except for pagan priests. And then finally, all introduced to the national skills and gain dogmas over the years. Okay. And then there's supposed to be fewer of these guys. There's only supposed to be a couple ways to actually get more slots for them. Missing funds, that does not fucking matter at all right now. And yeah, again, you can't be crowned. Okay, so the areas that we have to retake are around here. Okay, this is not what I want. So what I'm going to do is move you there. Start sieging that. Lyon is not happy. If I lower the taxes, they're okay, though. So what we can do is have you, and if you grab these mercenaries, group you up. You're going to be tasked with reclaiming this city. I'm going to have it so you do that. My king, let's see, we lost Nuorenberc. Let's see, I've got the guys that were in there, and then I can bring some men from around over here. Let's have you guys group up, start sieging that as well. I'll have you guys group up with them. And then, oh, I meant you to group up with them in the same army, but that's fine. Put this here. So is this city here, only 4 units. I think you're fine with what you have. I don't think I need to give you more. And then the one other city that I lost was over here, Loven. It's got like 6 units there. I've only got 2 guys here, but I've got a pretty good army here already. So if you guys can move out of the city without too many issues. If I lower the taxes, you're close. Try and get me those guys, and I think you'll be okay. Because let me have you go back over here. And then let's have you start sieging this area. I'll grab these spearmen to group up with me. I should be at least happy. They should be fine for at least one. Oh, actually, I can do this. You go over there to watch over Gan for a turn. And then basically we'll be able to crush this civil war practically instantly. But this does showcase that I am going to have a hard time. I'm not going to be able to crown my king until after he is no longer a usurper. Which means essentially wait until he dies. He does have the Privy Seal. I have to make sure that he doesn't have too many of those on him. The Privy Seal is okay, because I want to have it so that he'll give that to somebody else to make sure that they give more piety and loyalty to themselves as well. I might almost put it on my heir, possibly. That might not be a bad idea. But yeah, no, I do kind of find it interesting that literally... Oh, Norway's been excommunicated. Oh, that's perfect, because I'm still going to keep bringing... you up north. So again, keep making your way up this way. Because what we'll do is, let's see, so switch out you and you. So what we can do is we can go finish off Norway, or sorry, finish off Denmark. And then I will keep pushing into Norway after that. So keep making your way up around this way. Just go push through this rebel army right there. And then we can, oh, they're about to finish off Denmark right there. Yeah, then I can just keep pushing into them. Kill them off, take all this land up here, then secure with all Scandinavia secured for ourselves. We should be doing pretty well for ourselves right now. Let's see, so some stuff going on about here with merchants. Also looks like there's a jihad being called. Let's see, the merchants are rare in this, but they do provide significant money. Market and certain capital means you will conquer such as the one was. Yep, and then okay, so that just makes it so that will give us better stats for them. Merchants start with different levels of skill, of course, by trading resources, but the best merchants are recruited from cities where the Merchants Guild is located. And then master, yeah, that makes sense. Missing funds, I know there's not much else I can do about that. And then there's be a jihad for Tunis. That's way down there, nowhere near me, so that's fine by me. CC enemies, so that's all of you guys. That's one of the main reasons why I'm losing a lot of money right now. Is all this stuff is going on here with you guys. But I will now be able to... Oh, I forgot to. first, let me go back up here. You guys, I would probably say... better farm. Yeah, better farm. Get the better farm there. Or start queuing that up. But no, I meant to put on... So you guys are not at war with each other. Okay. Well, what I meant to do is... My priests are supposed to be... Yeah, there you are. You're supposed to join on in with my king here. Just to try and help him get some more piety. So it's going to move up here. And then I'm hoping that'll increase your piety if I have them with you for long enough. First, let's try and get through you guys. Not going to be able to fight them right now. Now, let me have it so you join in right there. And now, let's see. So, do these areas need to be fought? Yes, they do. So, let's push on in through here. We need to take it back. Oh, no, your command's just that shit. For a moment, I'm like, wait, no. Did I grab a general? Yes, I did. He just sucks. So, I'll start pushing back into these guys. Reclaim this stuff. And... I should probably just occupy the area just to make sure that we don't piss off my own people, as I am crushing this rebellion with an iron fist. I could sack it to make me a bit more money. I don't really need to do that, though. I don't think I do, though. Let's group you up a little bit here. Social battle. They do have... I think they primarily just have... They've got basic spearmen. I've got a lot of javelins. I've got a couple skirmishers, not a ton of you guys, though. Make your way on up here, and then we're going to try, because these guys, yeah, no, those guys do have a javelin component with you. So we'll try and see if I can unload my archers into you primarily. I've got a lot of cavalry, at least, so if I can get you guys up in here and flank around them, I should be able to very easily kill these guys without that many casualties. Damn it, they're actually pushing out into my guys. They're trying to bring the rams up. Let's get my infantry over here. I'm going to hope they keep the gates open, because if they keep the gates open... Like, yeah, you guys just kind of form up here. Try and form up here, shoot them. My infantry kind of just chill right here. Skirmishers just unload into that one spearman. Cav, get a little bit closer here. Just keep the gates open for us. Get back here. Infantry, get right up next to them in case they try and close the gates. Yeah, like right there. There you go. As they try and close the gates, just chase after them immediately. They're just standing around there right now, preventing me from trying to use the ram. Are you guys shooting my own dudes? Yes, you are. Okay, pull back here a little bit so my skirmishers can actually do something. And make sure you guys have skirmish mode off. Yes, they're trying to unload them. You need to get a little bit closer because you are a javelin unit. That guy is... Yeah, he is slowly losing men, so kind of stand around here. You guys need to back up a little bit more because I'm still shooting my guys accidentally. Okay, gates are in my control now. Okay, infantry, let's make our way forward. Because, again, we need to try and get into melee with the javelins that they've got. And then my skirmishers try and get set up right here. Cav, try and chase the spearman down if you can. Try and get him before he gets back to the city center. I don't think we'll be able to in time. That's okay, though. But if we can just get them to kind of fight outside the city center. They're already shaken. And so it should be pretty easy to kill them all off. Although it doesn't look like they're going to do that. So infantry, just form up right here. Skirmishers, like, right about here. And let's see if they'll let me shoot them. I don't like how some of my skirmishers are already breaking, guys. What the hell are you doing? Cav, try and get in there and try and support them. Archers, kind of line up there. With their captain dead. Yeah, start breaking. There you go. Kind of run some of them down, but don't chase them too hard into the city center. Hey, get back here, guys. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Because now at this point, we should be able to just kind of stand like right in front of the city center. And then just keep killing them as they want to try and fight me. But then they just keep running away to the city center afterwards. So kind of Cav, pull back here. This should now be ideally doable with just my infantry, essentially. And my skirmishers a little bit. Or my guys could break instantly. God fucking damn it. Cav, get back over here. Cav, get back in here. Yeah, see, they just keep breaking. Just get them to break and just run towards the city center. If you can do that, we're fine here. Pull back again. Infantry. Get you guys to form up. This is what I get when I send somebody in that has, like, no command whatsoever. There we go. So, there's the first of many settlements that we have to reconquer now at this point in time, which is going to be interesting. So, we now have taken this back. Loven has the best garrison over there, or best force over there, so I might not need to actually fight that one. The other city I might need to as well. Honestly, I'll probably have to fight every single one of these little liberal armies. I do kind of find it interesting that for this campaign, the kill-death ratio might actually have it, so just occupy it, because this was my land. I'm not going to burn it, so just repair everything, and then try and retrain what you can around here. I might actually have to end up fighting far more Has been damaged during the siege. No, the mines are nice. Like, honestly, I think the rebels are going to be a far bigger issue in this campaign than I've ever had in some of my other campaigns. Arles over here. Let's see, you guys. That one I actually might want to siege for a bit. 5 turns until it gives up. This army's okay, but you have no command, so I don't trust you for that. There's like no mercenaries over here, so I think I'll just have to go with what we got. Can you send some of these men over there, maybe? Yeah, send these archers over. You just keep sieging that area. And then over here, that's powers much better infantry-wise. Oh, I've got some pretty good infantry. Let me just, for a second, though. I can grab some better infantry here just to help out. Like, you two, join on in. That'll be enough to very easily push on in here now. And you're one of my better generals, too. So, let's attack this. The other city, I will siege out. I think I'll just kind of keep starving them a little bit longer, because that force attacking down there will be hard. So I think we can just take the time, starve that army out down there. These 2 cities up here are honestly the 2 more important ones, so I think I'd rather get rid of them first. And then the other guy, we can just hold off on until later. Let me see, let's get that. Deployment. Ladders, I'll have it so, yeah, ladders over here. I'll have my ram over there. I'll have you guys all over here. So all of you guys over here, you're the elites. I'll buy cav over this way too, I'd say maybe. Because you guys I want to be able to have flank, so start the battle. What do they have over here? They don't have... They have some of their hunters over here. Okay, so let's try and get you guys to run on up here. Run on up here so you guys can flank them. Over here, they've just got their 2 infantry units. Those guys I'll kind of ignore for right now and focus most of my attention over here. Because you guys, yeah, you're going to be shot at a little bit, but these guys gain position. Get all of you guys. Get a little bit closer. Because all of you probably running up this ladder section as well. It's just the hunters, so you guys should do a good amount of damage to them once you're on the walls. Alrighty, gates are under our control now. I'm going to bring my cav in here, because you guys are trying to make your way over to deal with the hunters. This side over here, you guys are now fighting some of their spearmen. The hunter unit is pretty much dead at this point now. So you guys are almost done over here. They still have a couple units over here. I'm going to wait on that. Honestly, I might... Well, we can do. Let's do this. Because now that I've got my cav inside, I can have my archers try and make their way over here. Maybe even... I'm going to think you guys do. You guys drop the rams. I'll have you guys try and make your way over here with my archers. I can open the gates, bring them in this side, and then I can have you guys start trying to shoot some of these units. Because so far, let's see, we've killed about 1/4 of their army overall. That is a crossbowman. You can go kill that guy. You're not going to have an issue killing a crossbow unit there, so you can just rush on into him. As soon as you guys are done with the hunters, I'll have you help out over here if they're going to need it. Although I don't think they really will, because it's just this one spearman. Although, I don't know how you're hitting 132 guys in this one little spot. I'm assuming they're kind of stuck in the walls. Cav, did they pull those guys back? Yeah, they did pull back their foot knights. Okay, so the captain's dead. Let's pull out of here. Crossbow is actually their captain. That's perfect. So let's have you guys kind of loop around. If we bring my spearmen in, it'll probably be the best areas going to be like around here is where I'm going to want you guys to kind of focus their attention on. So again, keep making your way over to the walls. Right there and right there. Cav, you're still trying to make your way around. You have to go the long way because they're in the way. So keep making your way around here. Those guys are broken. Now the captain's dead, so that's good. Ooh, that guy broke too. Oh, actually. Cav, let's get him first. That's 120 guys that we can just capture immediately before they get back to the city center. So right there. The hunters we captured already, so that's good. All of you guys can kind of make your way right here and just wait. And now I just need to go back over to that gate side because you guys are almost there in position. Basically, you guys should get to the walls as soon as my cav gets over there to open the gates for you. Yeah, because you guys... Yeah, there you go. So open the gates over here. We could actually have it so some of my guys go over here. This alley is just kind of short, so the best area still will be around here. Because I can bring you guys in melee whenever I want to. So I can have you guys kind of casually walk on up this way. Get ready to start fighting the people in the city center after we've softened them up. Unless we just kill them all with my archers. Okay, now they're outside the city center. You guys, if you can push on through this unit, which my cav, let's have you guys get back over around now here. So what we're going to do is we're going to flank, I'd say this, the Foot Knight unit first. Then we'll have my infantry flank the spearmen. That way you guys aren't going to have to worry too much about them killing my cav. And then we can surround them, get them to break since they're out of the city center now. I'll come on, get over here before they get back to the city center. There you go. The cav's almost here. Number-wise, it's 15 to 78. Come on, guys. Just run in there. There we go. Fight him. He should now break and flee. There we go. He's routed now. And then at this point, now it's getting you guys all to go try and surround him. My cav now just sits in the city center, because you should be good to just kind of chill there. Have my infantry surround this guy, and there we go. So now we can just end the battle. We don't need to capture them all. So that is the second city. Now we have to just leave the other one alone. I'll starve that one out, because we don't have the best infantry in that army. And my general over there is not that great. He is also pretty old, so it's better for them to just starve them out, and eventually he'll be able to retake that stuff. But now we've taken Loven back, and if anything, out of these three cities, this one is the one that is the, these are the two that are the best. So pair that stuff there, since that was damaged. And then I need you guys to, I don't have my port yet around here. I actually need to grab that. So yeah, the damage to the farms, I don't like that, but that's okay. You guys should be okay. You have some time to recover. Other than that right now, because you guys are going to be waiting for 5 turns to retake that area over there. My king... Sorry, Prince. He's still making his way up. Next turn, we'll stop in here for a turn and try and retrain. Ooh, that guy's retrainable too. So we can retrain. Actually, I might just switch out with some of these guys, honestly. Because then you'll be making your way up. They haven't taken... Ooh, you guys upgraded it. Ooh, that's perfect. That's perfect. So, I'm going to be killing Denmark. And then after we're done with Denmark, because I know the forces of Norway are excommunicated, I'm going to start pushing into them. I need to make sure I don't kill their goddamn king. I want to make sure we can actually do some good damage against them instead of, oh, their king died. They're not excommunicated anymore. I hate that I know Sicily is also excommunicated, but they're further away from me, so it's actually harder for me to push into them, which sucks. Really sucks for us right now. But hey, at least we have the opportunity that we're going to be able to kind of push on in, take all of Scandinavia, and secure that land. If Norway is reconciled back into the church after I've killed Denmark, I'll probably leave them alone at that point, unless they're excommunicated again by attacking me, because they might decide to attack me. That is not outside the realms of possibility, because they have one place to expand. They're not the best with expanding through naval expansion, and so they're not going to go anywhere else besides through me, sadly. So if I have to, or I will just straight up kill them. We just have to wait and see if I'm able to beat them to killing off Denmark or not. I think I should be able to. Let's see. So costly army. Yeah, that's one of my guys moving about. Your normal intelligence. Handsome. That seems some time at school. Loyalty's only 3, though. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to you. Hints on the use of agents. Let's see. Also, assassins and spies. Assassins especially. Fucking amazing in this mod, honestly. I really need to get some. Valuable initial training. Subterfuge. And let's see. Conclusion may be tamed a bit if you put a pious priest near them. Oh, I didn't know about that, actually. Watch out a heretic stand, but yep, we know about that one. Audience may fall ill. Yep, we know about that. Okay. And then, oh yeah, there's the Tourney night thing as well that can happen, which is pretty nice. Let's see, so the run tournaments. So we need to have a jousting list present, and they need to spend their time. Yeah, they need to spend their time there to become a Tourney knight. He has higher trait inclination. I really do want to. I want to make sure we get this because I would love to have that. In general, also become a famous knight for deeds carried out on the real field battles. He has the trait Vanquisher with 3 crushing victories. He is a renowned victor, or he is at least good commander with some authority. Ooh. Let's see. Keep in mind that in general, he became severely wounded, scarred, or become somewhat uglier as a result of a tourney. No shit! But no, I will gladly eventually start trying to get these jousting lists built up to try and help us out there. What's going on here? Satisfaction. Wolfram Leib, new family member coming of age. Where is he currently? He is currently in Frankfurt. I think, let's see. Who could use a governor? I know there's got to be some area that doesn't have... Oh, actually, perfect. So I'll put you into the city. Just put you right there as the governor of that region. Construction, there we go. And now that I know that we don't have to build this area up for my crowning, I don't have to actually get the better church. So instead, I'm gonna get the watermills. That'll be a really good way to improve your trade around here. That'll give us another about 100, just from the trade alone. Bremen just got their watermills. You don't have your ports yet, so you should get a port. Spare. I would say for you guys, get the better farms. Probably same thing with you guys over here. Well, I actually don't have a lot of money right now. I did just talk about jousting lists. Let's put a jousting list here. Public order is going down quite a bit. You do have dread, squalor. Oh, actually, I can probably lower my taxes here if I really want to. Oh, also, I forgot to check. I forgot to check what the higher level stuff for the orphanages does. So, the first one. So technically, the public health bonus is actually supposed to somewhat counteract the population growth somewhat. And I want to see what it looks like when you get higher. So technically, it does have a slight overall increase, because technically this should give it a plus 0.5. This gives it a plus 1, and this overall would give it a plus 2, technically. So technically it's not a bad thing to get eventually to try and get more populations. Improvements for buyers, renovations, costs, and populace in the city. So technically it should help out with that. Don't have any more money right now to make information. And then, yeah, everybody's just jumping on you guys, which I'm okay with. Let's see. You, I do want to have... Keep making your way up around this way to deal with you guys. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's actually a decent army. Some light swordsmen, some Swabian swordsmen. I think we should probably kill this thing just to get rid of it so it doesn't have any sort of random devastation around here. And honestly, these little rebel armies are not a bad way to train my generals. They really aren't. My current heir hasn't really been tested. So I think we should try and have him join on in and actually fight in melee combat himself too, to prove himself. So let's have him with all of my cavalry group up, and then basically we need to have it so that I have a lot of javelins in here, not a lot of straight up normal infantry. So we can have it so that you guys get in position, like let's go right there, these guys in front of them, oh I missed them. These guys like right about there, and then archers in the back, start the battle, start deployment, and then let's just move you guys up here. They didn't have any archers, right? No, they have no archers, so we should be able to freely just pelt these all to death, but we'll make sure that we get to actually have my general fight in the battle himself, so we can try and get a little bit more command for himself. Because I do want to get into, we haven't been able to do it as much with my past heir, because he was so old. But I do like the idea of me trying to groom them for being the king and actually have them lead on the battlefield and eventually then try and be better at leading the country eventually later on. So my infantry, it looks like they're all kind of just ignoring me though. So I'm going to get you guys to kind of charge on in here a little bit since they're just kind of ignoring us for right now. You guys kind of line up over here. I might be able to just kill them all with just my cavalry. We'll have to see about that. Because you charge on into the Swabian swordsman. Pretty nice sword unit, honestly. I wish I could recruit that right now. That'd be great if I could. You know, you guys like charging on there. You guys charging right over here. There, and I'll have you help out over here against the light swordsmen. They're not really fighting us. Somewhat, they're just kind of running away almost immediately. Infantry, yeah, do get in there and melt. Oh, is he already running? Yeah, they're already running. Okay, infantry, get on in here, fight in melee. I think almost all of them have shattered now at this point. Yep, they're all fighting to the death now. Kind of pull back there for a second. So that they'll actually start breaking. There we go. Chase that guy down. And 91%. Just run them down a little bit more. Might as well get the experience. And there we go. Lost 8 guys for that. Not bad. So we can start getting you a little bit more command here. And then you'll keep making your way up. I wonder... Are there any mercenary boats? Because we can grab a mercenary boat and that'll make it a little bit faster to get up to Roskilde and we can take that city. So let's see. Because I think I have a general nearby that might be able to chest that. Because I think it was... I got one here... somewhere. It was you, I believe. Yeah, it was you. Right there. There are no boats. Okay, so you will have to, sadly, walk all the way around it, but I'm kind of expecting Norway to kill it first. But that will technically work out a little bit better for us. Simply because I know... Also, let's do this, so... you and it was... I think you. You're the lowest ones. Well, you're pretty low, too. These guys can actually be retrained, though. You guys can actually be retrained. I can send you back, send these guys up, have them join my army, and then I can just have you guys trying to train those units around here. My heir will keep making his way up. I also have quite a few troops still sitting in Ribe, which is nice. And I know once we're done taking this city back, I can send all your stuff to go help out up north. We just need enough right now to be able to take the city. And, there's so many other random rebels around here. Because how much unrest is there? It is going down. Yeah, it is. No, actually, that one says it's going up. Are we going to have to deal with more rebellions? Please tell me we're not going to have to deal with even more rebellions right now, or more civil wars. We've already, yes, we've had one civil war, but what about 2 civil wars? Nothing going on during the turn. Yep, they are dead. Okay, so that just means now, at the moment, unless one of their characters, I thought someone died during the end turn, and I think that was supposed to be, oh fuck, I forgot to talk to you guys. Shit. I know I heard somebody have the death sound effect going on during the end turn, and thankfully, it was not these guys. Okay, so perfect. So that means then Norway is still excommunicated. So we can start trying to make my way up here. Yeah, you guys are completely... Yeah, no, you guys are not doing that well. You are almost excommunicated. I can't even try and call a crusade, but we can make our way up here. So we'll try and go on up here, try and deal with you guys. That's a pretty good garrison around there. I'm going to see if maybe, let's see, you got a 38% chance to get in there. Can you open the gates for us, my good sir, Ronald Erlach? Come on, open the gates for us. It'd be great if you could. Is there another army around there? That seems to be the remnants of the Danish forces there. You should be good here. Yeah, you're good. So, you got in. 24% chance of opening the gates for us. The army they've gotten here is kind of disgusting. Those guys aren't crazy. Yeah, no, those guys are not crazy, but they have a lot of infantry here. I'm going to hope that by the time I get around here, I can lure them out. And then also, let's see. Kind of want to see if I want to switch out some other guys, because I know I've got some guys in here. I think it should be fine. We can just have you guys be prepared to reinforce him later, once he is actually going to be pushing on in. So that should be good there. And then, can't retrain that guy right now. And I didn't have anything else for building right now, did I? No, I did not, thankfully. Oh my god, what the fuck is with this guy? No. No. No loyalty whatsoever. I'm not accepting that. Let's see, army supply cost details. Very hard difficulty, which we are on. Sinews of war. That's some camping planning. So you have to be traveling through lands. I do love how it does reduce if you have a better military education, which is really nice. Because it'll cost 1,000. Yeah, so there's the different cost ones there. There's also for traveling by sea and for sieging. Thankfully, for crusades and jihads, you don't have to pay for that stuff. Then you don't have to pay anything, but once the jihad ends, you will have to start paying your cost. Yep, that makes sense. And there's also the cost of joining a crusade. Let's see, the only exceptions are the pagan factions. Lithuanian coins are only paying for on the move and for sieging, and the full price by vote. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's remember that you don't pay anything to one home territories. Yep. And then second, yeah, that makes sense. And this just never, shows up the paneling sagely because it just can't. Blockade Port Visby gets 6,000 florins. That's rebel too. I need a fleet. Can any of you guys recruit ships? No, that's the issue. I don't have any area that can recruit ships right now. Like, you're trying to get a port here, so you'll be able to get a cog next turn. You will be able to get that. And that should actually open up more trade, because you're going to actually have more ports. You also don't have yours yet, which I'll probably have you get your... Well... about the roads being built up. You know, let's grab this first. Let's get that first. It takes less time, and it will give me a trade route, which I will gladly accept. You did lose Tunis. I am not surprised by that. And faction, new family member, Habsburg. Let's see, you. I'm gonna say. Let's see. I'm gonna have you. Let's have you become the governor of Dijon. Let's have you go down that way. And then we finish the jousting list over here. Ooh, chain of river ports. How much did that actually improve? About another 100 almost. About 70 there, and then another 50 there. How much does this thing cost? 7,600. I might hold off on that. I might just, well, it takes 8 turns to build. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Yeah, no, grab that. Grab that. Let's see, my heir. Ooh, Roskilde does not have nearly as much in it right now. Also, do I have a second spy, or do I just have only one right now? I think I have just the one. No, I've got another one over here. But you need to keep watching over what's going on down in Italy. Still, oh man, there's a lot of rebels in Genova. So that's pretty safe. Oh, there's also another city over here too, Nisa. I forgot about that. Yeah. Honestly, I almost want to have it so you guys can kind of go push over there once that's taken. Because I don't want you guys to control that. I don't want, like, I do think that for me, we only technically need 40 regions. But I do like the idea of us kind of almost like building up a Western Roman Empire, taking all of Western Europe and Italy. I think that's going to be like the main way. I'm going to probably ignore the British Isles. I'll probably have to have it so like eventually I'm just going to hope like France takes that land from you guys, and then I can just conquer it from you guys. And eventually, because like right now we're focusing on Scandinavia. We're going to be pushing into them because they still haven't been reconciled back into the church. So Norway is fair game. I should probably get a couple more guys up here to help out and be just prepared to reinforce my faction heir. He's still only a 1-star general, which kind of concerns me. Hopefully we can get him some good battles in here so he can start ranking up. Because I just don't like this mod is really stingy about that, where if your general has no command, he is dog shit. And he cannot do anything. Like, you need to be at least 3 stars is pretty decent. Pretty decent if you have 3 stars. If you're anything less than 3 stars, you just don't even use that guy for command ever. Ooh, the nice Hospitaller spread. Nice. So what does this essentially do for us? Is that going to give us more access to their units, possibly? And this is just a bunch of background for them if anybody wants to pause and read through this. It does not specifically specify anything changing in-game for that right now. Mason's Guild around here. Ooh, what does the Mason's Guild do over here? I will definitely check that. Fight difficult battles. Good generals and governors are the key to thriving in the Spanish Empire, and such men are not born. They are crafted in battles after battle with the odds stacked against them. So in SHIP, it is essential that the player have very good generals. No shit, I was just talking about high chivalry is key to grow cities large. High dread keeps public order under control, and many other traits and the ability to improve general skill is raised to fight battles manually. The auto-resolve function will secure victories when the odds are in your favor, but generals do not learn much from these victories. Nice. So that does incentivize us to fight battles more often, which I'm glad I was literally just talking about that. And France is now excommunicated too. Fuck yeah. Honestly, I almost want to take advantage of that right now. But I don't want to, like, I could push on in here and, like, take these cities. But I think we'll hold off on that. Because I know, like, right now, you guys are about to fall there. We're going to be focusing all of my military... Oh, please don't move. Just please don't move from that spot. Like, literally, if you just don't move, I can attack you guys next turn, take the city, kill them all off, get a good battle for us here. Just don't move from that spot, please. And then, did I finish anything for construction? I finished just a port. Finished a port over here, which, hey, we should remember, get a boat. Am I going to have time? I have 9 turns for that. 3 turns for this, and then I can get over here in less than 6 turns. Actually, less than 5 turns, because I need 1 turn to blockade the port. That seems doable. Yeah, that seems doable. I do then want to see, like, since you finish those ports, I would probably say for you guys, you need to get a little bit more growth, so let's get the better farm there for you guys. That's about another 100 there, about another 60 there, and corruption's only about 7. That's not bad. Also, I forgot to check, what does the Masons Guild do? Because I know I have an offer for that right now. So the basic version of it reduces the cost of decreasing building stone buildings by 10%, public order bonus 5%, Population growth bonus, and then a reduced global effect, second level. Third level, a little more happiness, and that's a little awkward that it's added a negative here. Hopefully it works as intended. That's my hope. But you know what? How much does that thing cost? That costs 2,000. I will accept that. Alrighty, so these guys are going to sally out here. Perfect. That's just what we want, because then they will... Because they'll run on out. We've got some cav, we've got some good infantry, or decent infantry, okay infantry, and a chance for this general to kind of prove himself to not suck. But I am going to have to make sure that there's a lot of armies, because there's so much unrest, a lot of rebel armies spawning. I think once I am done securing my lands once again, I need to find a general I want to have start kind of grooming him for battle and start trying to have him kind of go clear up some of these rebels. I do really appreciate there's like an actual incentive to get rid of rebels. Usually in Medieval 2, besides some devastation, which can build up a decent amount depending on the mod you're playing, there's not really an incentive to get rid of them because usually the mods just make them very passive, and so it doesn't matter if you attack them or not, they can just be ignored. Like I know in my Mordor campaign right now, I had to just murder 15 stacks of rebels because of how I killed off my allies after I betrayed them. And if I wouldn't have, they would have just sat there and just had a lot of devastation, and that's literally it. But I do like that this mod kind of gives me an incentive to kill them, because hey, it's like, oh, these armies aren't that strong. You can use this as a way to kind of start training your generals, which I really like. Makes it so there's a reason to kind of do it, which is great. So that guy is fighting to death, routing. Ignore those spearmen for right now, kind of just pull back away from them. Let's head to, let's see. Let's hit these sword knights right here, and then kind of go into these, oh, the spear militia just all broke. Yeah, run them all down. Kind of be careful of those spearmen over there. Gonna go up to the side more. I'm gonna actually have you run them down, just to try and get you some experience, so you actually get more out of this. Because I think it maybe depends on your kills and how well you rank up, but that's good. There we go. Now we've been able to finally put down all the rebels that that sprouted up from Civil War. Oh, it's not going to be the last. We're going to have so many of those in this campaign. I know that happened a lot in my Scotland campaign, and I'm glad that, like, it doesn't make the rebel armies disgustingly overpowered. Like, these are decently doable to deal with if I just... please be happy once the turn comes around. If I just grab a small little army from nearby, I don't need to bring, like, my best armies possible to be able to, like, deal with this, which is great. So, like, over here, this area's still pissed off. Just lower the taxes, and then they should be okay. The city now grew recently, so now we can start getting things that give public order to help out with that. So, I would want to grab... this only takes 10 turns. Or 3 turns. 3 turns to grab that. It gives a little bit more public order. Lyon also needs some stuff. You also need some public order. I would probably say... Yeah, get that. That also gives some public health growth. Yeah, that'll be really good to grab. Also, Dijon can get something. I'd probably say, let's just get better farms. You're happy enough. I need more food then, and more money. And that, nothing much there. Need to probably save the rest of my money. Ah, good, my usurper king is now a fucking drinker. That's not bad. It does improve himself with public order and popularity. Let's see, and then rural expert. Oh, nice. Some more money from farming. Increase public order and population growth. Okay. And then siege engineer. Where is that? That was this guy down here. Okay, so perfect. So yeah, you can kind of watch over that area. And we just sent one guy up there. And then the stuff I built up. Oh yeah, you guys just finished your roads around there. Ooh. And then we just finished the roads over here. You probably get... oh, I want to get this, but... the trade's not a lot around here. I can get the better farms. About 60 there. Corruption, about 20. Let's hold off on that. Let's save the rest of my money. I still have a chance to open up the gates here. Yeah. Because I'm going to start this war. Let me double check to make sure you guys are still excommunicated. They are still excommunicated. Perfect. Now, please open the gates. Damn it, they didn't open the gates. Okay, they didn't open the gates, but now they have, like, nothing in here, so we'll be able to very easily walk on in there. I'm also going to try and say, let's see, all of you, I need more in here to make sure they're happy. Right now, they are at 70%. So I don't need a ton in here. I would say like one of the crossbows. Yeah, like just that alone is enough. That alone is enough, and if I need to, I can recruit stuff around here now. So let's now move you guys up so we have more reinforcements to help us out once we start pushing on into those cities. I think everybody else is fine down here. We don't need to send anything else down around this way. But yes, we have a wall with you, and now they're not going to like us. But that should be fine. Yep, just moving more guys around so we know what that's about. And then, let's see, dangers of greatness. Interesting. So there's about a building a kingdom amidst the dangers and rivalries of the Middle Ages. Yep. For small faction, manpower. So first money, the first out from your capital, the higher the corruption will be. Yeah, corruption is going to be a huge problem at really large areas. Loyalty is also a really big issue. And at the moment, I know I don't have to worry as much about it because at the moment I only really need 2 full stack armies to do a lot, and so I don't need to worry too much about that. Let's see, diplomacy. As a faction grows in size, the attitudes of AI factions towards it will become increasingly negative, both by levels and in the general level. Reputation. Let's see, you'll need to give out more gifts in order to keep friendly relations, which does remind me, I do need to try and give a gift over to Hungary to make sure they keep my alliance. Also, for the importance of distances, in a very small faction, you don't have to really worry about that. And then civil wars, yeah, we're even dealing about that today. 6, unrest in non-core provinces. Every province outside the core territories will have quite a large amount of unrest. A large faction may find it difficult to keep it under control. And then, yeah, on the death of the faction lure, there will be one large set of unrest that will be needed to provide with dire consequences. So that's going to be something that's going to be very interesting. That, like, we didn't start off all united as the Ottoman Empire, but it's going to mean that a lot of those issues are more present early on. Like, we already had to deal with a civil war, absolutely just splitting. Only 3 cities splintered off, only 3, but it can get even worse over time. You guys both just finished roads here. Yeah, you did. I'm going to have you now get some better farms around here, because you're growing rather nicely. This one's growing kind of slowly. I might actually have it so you're doing better than he is. Let's say you guys go over here for a time, because then it goes... Oh, it's losing population now. No, sorry. This one's losing population. You're now going up 3%. But I think that's a little bit more important, because you're about to just get some more stuff for farms anyways. This one's so small that like I need something to help him out with there. And then Venice is now Rome with the Byzantine Empire. Okay. Now, let us push on in here. Let's see. What are the odds here? Yeah, we're going to want to fight that. We are definitely going to want to fight that. This will be the last thing we do. I know this is making the video a little bit longer, but let's take this last city here. And then, we will then have started our war with Norway, and we'll continue to start our pushing into Scandinavia. And once we have all of this land under our control, that's going to be when things get really interesting, because that will be a nice area that, for the most part, should be very secure. Should very rarely have to worry about invasions. Like, there might be the occasional invasion from, maybe from Russia. Probably not from, I would say, England. I don't see them really ever sending a fleet over here to attack me. Very unlikely. Let me get my siege towers up here. I'm going to probably attack primarily around this side. As if I can get my archers to kind of look over the city center, that'd be perfect. I can then unload on them and do quite a bit of damage with my skirmishers. I have a lot of cav. Start the battle there. What do they have on the walls here? Not a lot of spearmen over here. So you guys should be fine to kind of like rush on over here and here. What's that? That's one of those skirmisher units there. So it should be pretty easy to push on in here. That's one of their basic infantry units, so you can try and make your way over there. Javelins, I'm gonna have you hold off for right now. I'm gonna let my ladders and siege tower make their way on up. I'll hold off on bringing anything that's ranged to break down the gates just yet, although I know I will need to because I have so many cav units in here. Yeah, you guys are making short work of them right around here. They're now broken. Did they bring those guys down off the walls? They did not. You're not? No, now you are. Okay, so there you go. You're now making your way up onto the siege tower. This guy's gonna make his way onto the walls. Which way is he gonna go? So he's going over here. All of you focus him. You'll be able to surround this unit, actually, and he should break pretty easily then at that point. They've already lost a third of their army already, which is nice. So this guy should probably break any second now that I have him surrounded. I'm bringing my skirmishers over here now. Oh, what the fuck happened? Wait, what the fuck happened to that other guy? Holy shit. You gobbled him up. Okay. Well, at least over here, you guys are doing well. This one I never bring up, which actually I should. You should make your way up here. I'm going to have you be the one that picks up the ram. And let's have you now start trying to break down the gates. Skirmishers, I need you. So start trying to make your way over here Is that my guy or their guys? That's their guys. It's one dude. Send the javelins up here first. All of you guys go up first. You guys kind of stand back. And then all of you guys go forward once that's clear. This unit is winning that very slowly. Same with this one. Okay, not much left. I'm having my infantry. You guys are just going to make your way over to the gates now. Ram is almost here, but I think you guys might actually be able to get to the gates before they break them. Although, with how slow it's taking you guys, honestly, never mind. Cav, let's get you guys to be a little bit closer. What I'm probably going to do is overwhelm what's left in the city center with my cavalry, because this is a sword unit, so I can just easily slaughter him with my cavalry for the most part. So the gates are... Yeah, there we go. So now we can just run on through here. You guys don't even need to break down the gates at this point. You can just put that down. We've now opened them up. So Cav, let's finish them off for the Empire. There you go, guys. Oh my god, so many Cav units. You can tell this is an army that's meant to fight shit on the open field. There we go. So, now we have been able to finally start pushing on into Scandinavia, almost. But Roskilde is now under our control. We now have a good area to fall back to if we don't want to keep pushing into them. But now I have my spy. I'm going to have him keep making his way on in, start scouting and figuring out what is going to be the best next target for us to strike. I don't think they have all of Scandinavia under the control. I think everything on, I think the eastern side is still rebel, I believe. I will sack it, because I do want a bit more money around here. And then you guys, quite a few turns until you guys will be happy to be able to do anything around here. But yeah, merge men together, and then retrain if you can. I will have it so you guys here... I'll probably start off with the workshops, honestly. Get the workshops. These reinforcements are going to be coming up here. Lund, honestly, because I was sieging... I can just start sieging in this area again. So we can probably leave behind you. And then start going to the Siege of Lund now. So start that up. And then we can bring... I'll have to give some more men over to that army, but you guys can just kind of sit in the city for now. I do think this is going to be a pretty good place to end for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign. Any other thoughts you have on it in general. This is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time.